Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I am Ashton Doctor, your habit coach. Are you someone who keeps wondering about what is their purpose in life? What am I doing with my life? Do you get bored easily? One of the most common questions I get asked is, what do I do about this whole thing called purpose? I'm feeling purposeless. I am 28 and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And then they say, but life is so boring. What are the fun things I can do? So today I'm not going to get into this whole purpose part because I've done an entire podcast on this, which I'll link here. But what I want to talk about is how this purpose and boredom mix together and how can you remove this from your life. If you feel bored, you don't have enough goals, right? The whole idea is that if you have goals, you have something that makes you wake up in the morning full of excitement, wanting to do things. But as soon as you don't have goals, boredom sets in because you don't really know what you're doing with your life. You wake up and say, what shall I do today? What shall I do today? And you can't keep doing that 365 days a year. So the idea is, how do you get goals into your life? The other mistake we make is that we have strange, obscure goals, or maybe one or two strange goals that we've set for our life. Marry the man of my dreams. What does that even mean? By when? Who is this man of your dreams? How can you have a goal without having anything concrete to move towards? Or travel the world. Travel the world? Like, what kind of places do you want to go to? How can you add texture to this goal? Right? So having these obscure goals leaves you with a feeling of, I'm not doing anything in my life because these goals cannot be accomplished. As soon as you find a goal that can't be accomplished, you're just going to be going around in a circle feeling completely useless. So today's habit is actually very interesting. I thought it was mad and complete bananas the first time I read about it. But once I started actually working on it, it changed my life. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a sheet of paper. I want you to sit peacefully and I want you to give yourself goals. Not one goal, not two goals, not three goals. I want to give yourself 100 goals. Okay? 100, 100 goals. What kind of goals will you give yourself? Will they all be, I want to change the world, I want to get rid of poverty, I want to get rid of world hunger? No. 100 goals. That means you will have some big goals, but you'll also have some small goals. You'll have some medium goals. You'll have goals that will challenge you. You'll have goals that were always on your list of things to do, but you never got around to doing them. And the beauty of this exercise is that you'll get maybe 50 goals easy. The remaining 50 is when the challenge starts. Because now you're wondering, what are the kinds of things that I like doing? And you start thinking about this in an active manner. So 100 goals is a fantastic way of getting all this stuff out that you want to do with this life of yours down on paper. So I'll give you a few hints. You can have categories that are professional goals, you can have personal goals, relationship goals, family goals, home goals. You can think about various fantasies that you've had, right? What are the dreams that exist that you would want to achieve or fulfill, and put those down as goals. So your habit for the week is to sit down and start making this list of goals. Okay? It might take you one day, it might take you an entire week to do, but I want you to sit down and write down 100 goals on a sheet of paper. That is your habit for the week. Now, a simple pro tip here is make copies, multiple copies of this sheet once you're done. Put one copy of this at home, put one at work, or wherever else you spend time, so that you keep looking at these goals and keep thinking about them in your mind. Then slowly, once you start finishing them off, I want you to take a pen and put a big tick across them. That satisfaction of putting that tick is going to get you to the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. So think about goals that you can achieve immediately in the next week so that you start the momentum and get the ball rolling. See, remember, our purpose is what drives us. I want you to realize that you can get purpose, you can get all of that by just setting your goals right. And goal setting is so critical. I feel, once you put a goal, you shouldn't keep it a secret. You must share it with people. In fact, you can do this exercise with friends of yours. Sit down together and work on this list of goals. Maybe you can borrow a goal from somebody else. You can give your goal to somebody else. So do this as a community. Share this video with your friends that you would think about when you're putting these goals down. If you like this video, remember to hit like, subscribe, and press that little bell icon next to subscribe so you know when my next videos are out. I'm Ashtin Doctor, your habit coach, and remember, awesome lives start with awesome habits.